Hi, I'm Matthew Kennedy and I'm going to demonstrate how to use the FB Professional Fork Wear Gauge. You may be familiar with these go, no-go style gauges, but they do not give an indication as to how much worn the fork is. For this reason, we have developed a new style gauge in close collaboration with FB Chain, where any wear is recorded in percentage increments. We believe this new gauge is quicker and easier to use, gives straightforward results and removes the need for complex calculations. This gauge is suitable for 35, 40, 45 and 50mm forks. Before each use, you'll need to check the gauge for wear or damage. You'll need to make sure the slide moves freely and the percentage scales are clearly visible. You'll then need to check the gauge for calibration by fully closing the gauge and making sure the pointer is between the red plus and minus zones. The gauge may not be accurate if it falls out of calibration or if it is worn or damaged. You'll now need to measure the fork size by closing the top teeth squarely on the fork shank. The corresponding fork size will be shown at the bottom of the scale. You can now measure both sides of each fork, where you can record the largest amount of wear in percentage increments on the appropriate scale. It is recommended that you start to measure from 40mm of the fork shank up to the taper. Do not force the gauge closed, as this may give inaccurate readings. Forks must be removed from service once they wear above the 10% limit. However, if the fork is close to that limit, then timescales for replacement must be given based on truck usage and working conditions. Please clean your gauge after every use and place it back in its protective sleeve. Now you can throw away your old fork gauges and use the FB Professional Fork Wear Gauge.